Good evening, everybody. This is Robert again from RJL 518, bringing you more exciting Inside Pitch Baseball. Welcoming you back to the 1964 One and Gone tournament, and we're about to play game number 16. It's the number 11 Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the number 2 St. Louis Cardinals here at Sportsman's Park. Playing a little earlier than I usually do in an evening game, but got something I got to do later, so I thought I'd get the game in. A good matchup here, I think. You got players like Clemente, Stargell, Brock, McCarver, Boyer, Flood. This is going to be a good baseball game, I think, between two very good teams. The Pirates were 80 and 82 in 1964. The Cardinals were 93 and 69. The difference is the Cardinals were the World Series champions that year, as they did beat the Yankees, so they are the champs. So now we'll see if the Pittsburgh Pirates can eliminate the champions now. The Pirates got here by defeating the Detroit Tigers in the second round. The Cardinals defeated the Houston Colt 45s in the second round. So whoever wins this game will play the Chicago Cubs in the semifinals. I'm hoping for other exciting games. Should be fun, as all of these games of Inside Pitch are fun. It'll be Bob Friend versus Curt Simmons. That is the starting pitching for tonight. So everyone buckle up and let's play some more Inside Pitch Baseball. Game 16 of the 1964 One and Gone. Pitching for the 1964 St. Louis Cardinals will be Curt Simmons. He was 18 and 9, 3.43 ERA. He is the number 2 pitcher listed in my list for the Cardinals. Top of the first inning. I'll introduce the players as they come to the plate. Here is shortstop Dick Schofield for the 1964 Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cardinals are red, so we'll use red, white, and blue as the main dice. And let's play ball. Some more exciting baseball action. Curt Simmons, 1-6, a possible error on a grounder. Schofield, 5-4, that is a star line 5. That is a fly out to center, so there is no error. And we got one quick out. Here is center fielder Bill Verdon. 1-2 on Simmons. A possible home run check. And against the lefty, that's a 1-4. That does pass. Verdon against the lefty is a 1-12. There's nothing from Sportsman's Park. So we re-roll the dice. A 1-12. Verdon sends this one out of here. It is a 15. He does not. So that becomes a blank. And now Verdon will roll normally. And that's a 6-1, star line 4, and he flies out the left. So from a home run check to a long fly out is basically what that is. As Lou Brock had to go back, Lou Brock had to go back to that one and get that one pretty quick. Two men down. And now that brings up one of the most loved players in baseball history, right fielder Roberto Clemente. Very sad day when he died in the plane crash. It is a range play, 5-5. Clemente, 1-3. That's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Javier. His range is a 2. And he's not going to make that play, and that's going to be a base hit as Clemente gets it by him. A 2-out single for Roberto. And now we'll see left fielder Willie Stargell. He had a home run in the game against the Colt 45s in the last game. Anything on strat? Let's see. That is a 16. Nothing happening. 2 outs. Simmons will pitch. 1-3. That's at the ballpark. And a 3-5. That is a single past the shortstop. That's a base hit. Clemente's base running rating is a 4. In order to get to third, he needs a 5. The extra 1 from the 2 out will do that, and Clemente gets to third. And Stargell holds it first. Here is first baseman Don Clendenin. Simmons a 9. Nothing happening there. Infield is still normal. 3-2 on Simmons' card. Another range play at the ballpark. And a 6-5. And that is a possible single to second base. The ball is hit to Javier. His range is a 2. Does he turn this into a grounder? And he does not. That is a base hit. So Clemente will score from third easily. Stargell's base running rating becomes a 4 with 2 outs. And in order for him to get to third, he needs to be a 5. And he's not going to do that. So Stargell has to hold at second base, but the Pirates jump out in front 1-0 on the World Series champs from '64. Runners now at first and second for third baseman Bob Bailey. Simmons will pitch 1-5. That is a strikeout, and a 14 is too high. Bailey gets the swing, and that's a 3-2. Starline 1. He grounds out to second. This time the play is made by Javier, and he gets it. One run on 3 hits for the Pirates. They jump out early 1-0 here in the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. The starting pitcher for the 1964 Pittsburgh Pirates, in this case, will be Bob Friend. He was 13-18 with a 3.34 ERA. I'll take a timeout real quick here, as I always meant to do this. Let's see here. +1 BR rating. Okay. Makes it a little bit easier for me to make sure I don't forget that. Bob Friend will pitch, and leading off for the Redbirds, center fielder Curt Flood, as he will get the start. Steeler fan once again joins me here at Sportsman's Park for an exciting baseball game. Friend at 1-2. That's a blank. Flood 1-2, and he grounds out to short. Playing the game a little early. Something I got to do actually tonight, so I wanted to make sure I get the second game in. And here is the right fielder, Lou Brock. May he rest in peace. 1-2 again is a blank. Brock 1-4. Starline 5. He grounds out to first. And now first baseman Bill White. 6-1. Strikeout, and 19 is too high. White 5-4. He singles into right field for a base hit. Nice 2-out single for White. Puts a runner on first. And now third baseman Ken Boyer. 2 outs, but the infield will stay normal. Got a hot date. Nope. Just something I got to do. White on at first. See if anything on a strat roll. 6. Nothing happening. Bob Friend 4-5, and that is a strikeout. A 9 is going to be too high against a righty. An 8 -1 is a 7, but a 9 is too high. So Boyer gets the swing. That's a 5-4, and he flies out to left. Nothing for the Cardinals on a hit. At the end of 1, the Pirates have jumped out in front 1-0. Will the Pittsburgh Pirates eliminate the '64 World Series champions? We shall find out as we move forward. On our way to the top of the second. Leading off, second baseman for Pittsburgh is Bill Mazeroski. And Mazeroski had a rough game his last time out there. He had 3 errors. I'm actually surprised Pittsburgh actually held that game off, actually won that game. Mazeroski had a rough game his last time out. Let's see what he does here. Simmons, 2-4 against the righty. That's a blank. 4-4, and that's a ground out to third. 1 man down, as I'm very happy that made time for you as well. And, of course, Tribe Fan joins us once again. I'm surprised you guys don't get bored of me yet. One of these days, you guys are going to say, oh, Robert's doing another thing. Never mind. Well, never mind. Surprised you guys haven't gotten bored of me yet. 1 out. Jim Pagliarone, the catcher, is the batter. Simmons, 5-6. That's a blank against the righty. Pagliarone, 1-6. And that's a fly out to right on a star line. 2 outs. And here is the pitcher, Bob Friend. A Steeler fan says, go Pirates. Simmons, 2-2 against a righty. That's a blank. Friend, 3-4. He grounds out to the pitcher. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Bucks. Bottom of inning number 2 coming up. Philip Reynolds says hello as well. As I said, if you guys ever get bored of me, let me know. I'll stop doing this stuff. Dick Grote leads off shortstop for the 64 Redbirds, bottom of the second. Of course, I could never get, you can choose different teams. Well, you know, sorry about that, PR. Friend will pitch. That is a 5-5, and that's an 8 for a strikeout, too high. Grote will swing. He hits a 5-5, and he grounds out the second on a star line. The catcher, Tim McCarver, is the batter. Winner here goes on to the semifinals to face off against the Cubs. Couple of surprise teams in the Final Four. Bob Friend, that is at the ballpark. And a 5-1. And that is a possible home run to the opposite field. And McCarver against the righty is a 9. Nothing from there. That is a 1. Tim McCarver blasts a home run to the opposite field. As he blasts that one into left, that is a solo shot from McCarver. He got all of that. He gets help from Sportsman's Park. As Tim McCarver sends that one easily into left field. And it is tied at 1 on a homer by McCarver. Stadium cheers. Yay! Don't forget, people, I did post History Maker Golf earlier, the qualifying. Holes 1 through 9 of the Rock and Robin Open will be tomorrow. So don't forget to catch that. Maybe probably do that probably late morning, I think. Tied at 1 now, and here is Julian Javier, second baseman. Friend, a 4-6. That's a strikeout against a righty, and that's an 11, and he does get him out, 2 down. Now we'll see right fielder Mike Shannon. You know we're bored when we quit showing up to the ballpark. I'll never know. Sometimes you guys just lurk. You don't say anything. Sometimes you just watch, which is fine. And then, of course, sometimes I know you're driving and you can't really say anything. You're texting. You can't text. I get that. Don't always have to say hello. That's fine. Here is Shannon. Bob Friend will pitch 5-3. That is a blank. Shannon, 6-1 single past the shortstop. That is a base hit. He gets to first, and that will see the pitcher, Curt Simmons. He batted 106 in 1964. Anything on Strat? A 6. Nothing. Or some are playing their own games and want something in the background. Yeah, that too. Sometimes I listen to, sometimes that was a prerequisite for watching. No. I mean, sometimes I actually turn on Dave at Baseball Demos or Al Red Sox fan, and when I'm organizing cards, you know, for Inside Pitch or Payoff Pitch, or just something in the background. But I always say, hey, look, I'm here. I'm just listening to you guys. I'm just organizing my cards. Friend will pitch. That is a 2-4, and that's a blank. Simmons gonna chance to hit. 3-1, and he grounds out to third, and that will do it. 1 run for the Cardinals on 2 hits. At the end of 2, we're tied at 1. In this quarterfinal matchup between the Pirates and the Birds, the Bucks and the Birds. Top of the 3rd inning coming up. And it's also the top of the batting order for the Pirates. Here is Schofield. Simmons, 3-4. Possible error on a throw. 6-4. And that is a ball hit to right field. That's an 11 against the lefty. And that's going to be a fly out to right field, actually. It's a fly out to right. There's no error, so that's one out. And I'm still trying to get answers on the throwing error on an infield hit. One out. Here's Bill Verdon. I've been dealing with the message boards for a while, and no one can give me a straight answer. Besides, it's tough to decide between Rob and Robert when it comes to payoff pitch. Oh, come on. There's no competition there. Rob is so much better than me. Here's one out. Verdon the batter. 4-4, a walk, a 7 against the lefty. That's a 6 minus 1 is a 5. A 7's too high. So Verdon has to swing. That's a 4-6, and he hits a ball to left. He hits a ball to left field. That's a 12, and that's going to be a fly out to left, as it is too high off of this. 2 outs, fly ball to left. And now here is Roberto Clemente. He's 1 for 1. He has the 0-0. You have the 9th inning magic. 3-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Clemente 1-6, and he lines one right back to Simmons. Simmons pretty much put the glove up for his dear life, and the ball went into it. Line out to the pitcher, and that retires the side. And Clemente actually goes ahead and says, "Are you okay there, Curt?" And Curt says, "I'm fine. I caught it. You're out, by the way." And Robert says, "I know. I'll just head back to the dugout." Bottom of the third. Nothing anything for the Pirates. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Curt Flood. Then again, you're more apt to have a great game blowout. I know, right? I get the wacky games. Friend will pitch. That's a 1-4. That is a blank. And a 3-3 is a ground out to third. One man down. And here is Lou Brock. 1-1, another blank off of, boy, all those dice were 1-1-1. Lou Brock, 2-1. He flies out the left. And here is Bill White. White got a single his last time up. 2-5 on Friend's card. Hit by the pitch. That's not going to happen. 16 too high. Bill White, 6-4, and he grounds one to short. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals. Both pitchers have given up a run, but so far they're pitching very well. And at the end of 3, we're still tied at 1. Top of the 4th coming up. And here is Papa Stargell. He singled his last time up, too. He's 1 for 1. Simmons, 6-6 against the blank. That's against the lefty. Strikeout possibility. And 11 is going to do it. He strikes out Stargell. Stargell is a 17 minus 1 is a 16. 11 there. He is out. And he gets Papa Stargell for the first out. Here is Don Clendenin, future Met. Or I should say future 69 world champion Met. Simmons, 1-2. Possible home run check against the righty. That's a 1-10, but the 18 doesn't clear it, so it is a blank. And Clendenin swings 1-3, and he grounds one to second. And now Bob Bailey. Simmons with the pitch. 4-4. Possible walk. That's a 1, and he will walk Bailey. A 2-out walk puts a man on first for the Pirates, and that will bring up Mazeroski. Infield is still normal. Anything on Strat? A 20. No pickoff. Simmons has no pickoff rating, so not happening. So it goes normal. 6-2. That's a blank off a Simmons card. Mazeroski, 3-5, and he grounds one right back to Simmons, and they'll toss it over to first to get the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a walk. Bottom of the 4th coming up. And it will be Ken Boyer leading off for the Cardinals. You both have huge crowds at the park. They usually don't leave till last out. Oh, that's true. Usually don't leave till the last out. You never know, especially with my games, right? You never know how my games are going to go. Friend will make the pitch. That's a 1-4, and that is a blank. And a 2-1 on Boyer's card against a right-hander. That is a fly out to center. One man down. Bob Friend has that 1-4 blanks on his one column. Ugh. His ERA was 3.34 ERA. That's not terrible. Here is Dick Grote. 4-3, and that is a walk possibility. The 20 is too high. Grote, 1-1. He grounds out to first. And now the fans give a nice round of applause from Tim McCarver, who blasted one out of here. 140 home runs were hit at Sportsman's Park that year. Friend with the pitch, 1-4, another blank. McCarver, 3-5, and that's a star line 4. He grounds one to short. And another 1-2-3 inning for Bob Friend. And we stay tied at 1. Top of the 5th. And it will be Jim Pagliarone batting for Pittsburgh. 4-5 on Simmons' card. Strikeout. That's a 15. That's going to be too high. Pagliarone will swing. 2-1. He hits a ball to right. That's a 17, and that's going to be a fly ball to right. As that doesn't fall under either of these left or righties. I really should call that a hit column. That's really a hit column roll. So that is 1 out. So I guess I should call that the hit column. Even though there is a hit column in APA baseball, they have the hit column when you roll like an 11 or something like that. I guess I should call that the hit column. Here's Bob Friend. You think a lot come to your games expecting free baseball. Yeah, there's always free baseball. Simmons pitch 1-1, a possible hit by pitch at 10 is going to be too high. So Friend gets out of the way, then takes a swing, and he flies out the left. 2 outs. Here is Dick Schofield. Schofield 0 for 2. 5-3. And against a righty, that's going to be a blank because Schofield's switch hitter, but he's hitting from the right. Schofield 5-6. He grounds out to second. And he is now 0 for 3. And that's the inning. So Curt Simmons hasn't allowed anything since the first inning at all, and we're still tied at 1 going to the second half of the ball game. Here's Bob Friend to pitch, and Julian Javier to lead off. I'm wearing out this board. You notice a lot of white marks and things like that too. I'm actually beginning to wear out this paper, moving the cards around on it. Might have to color it a little bit. I don't know what I might do with it. Might just keep it until it's all worn out. Won't be able to get another one of these, that's for sure. Bottom of the 5th. 2-3 on Friend's card. He is not tired, so that's a blank. Julian Javier, 3-6. He grounds one back to the pitcher. Friend makes a nice play, 1 down. Here is Mike Shannon. Shannon got a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 1. 4-4. Possible home run check, and that's going to pass against a righty, a 1-9. That's a 4. Shannon is a 12 against a right-hander. No difference here. So a 1-12. Shannon sends one out of here. That is a 16. He does not. So no home run for Shannon, so he will swing. 6-3, but he does get a base hit up the center. He does get his second hit of the game. No homer, but he does get a single. I guess he'll settle for it. Runner on first. The batter is Curt Simmons. The pitcher. 1 out, see if anything going on. That is a 20. Possible pickoff by Friend. That's a 7. He does not pick it off. And Simmons, since he did not get the bunt roll, he'll have to hit it. Infield half, of course. 2-3 on Friend's card. That's a blank. He's not tired. 3-6. Fly ball to center. And there are 2 outs. Shannon holds it first. And now we'll see if Curt Flood can get something going on. In 11, nothing happening. 2 outs. The infield is back to normal. 3-2. Range play at the ballpark. I think my board is cute. 5-2. And that is a single, possible double. That is a base hit. Mike Shannon, on those kind of hits, the runners automatically advance 2 bases. And Curt Flood goes to first. Now, the question is, does he get to second? His base running rating is a 4. And the ball was hit to left. So that means that Stargell's arm is a 0. A 1-4, Flood takes second base. He does. So that becomes a double to center field. And Mike Shannon advances to third automatically, but that is it. They only advance 2 bases regardless of base running rating. So Shannon stays at third. Runners at second and third now, and a chance for Lou Brock with 2 outs to try to get some runs in here for the Cardinals. Infield is normal. And Brock the batter. Anything on the strat? A 3. Nothing. 2 outs. Big pitch coming up to Lou Brock. Friend, 6-1. Strikeout. 17 is going to be too high. Brock will swing. 2-5. And he lines it right to second. Side retired. That had double written all over it, but no good there. And the side is retired. No runs. There were 2 hits. The Birds strand a couple. Still tied at 1 at the end of 5. Who's going to be the hero tonight? Who will be the hero? Only the dice know that, and they're not telling me anything. Although I really haven't asked the dice any questions. Although when I start talking to inanimate objects, please, it's time to call the crazy house. Top of the 6th, Bill Verdon will bat. 6-2, that's a blank. Verdon, 6-1, Starline 4, he flies out the left. And now a chance for Roberto Clemente. A 4-3 on Simmons against the righty. That's a blank. Clemente, 3-2. He grounds 1 to second base. And now Papa Stargell. Make sure to miss any mention. Make sure to miss any mention of AI of Gigio, the runaway dice. Yes, I'll make sure I don't. I'll make sure I forget that. I'll make sure I don't mention that. Don't want to do that. Curt Simmons, 6-1, strikeout possibility of 16 against the lefty. That's a 17. -1 is a 16. He strikes out Stargell for the second time. Simmons gets out Papa, and he is out of there. Bottom of the 6th coming up, still 1-1, 3 up, 3 down, as both pitchers refuse to give any way. Although Friends had some issues, but his defense is holding him out. Here, leading off for the Birds will be Bill White, future Yankee broadcaster with Frank Messer and the Scooter. Bob Friend, 5-4. That's a strikeout possibility of 15 is going to be too high either way. So White will swing 2-4, and against a right-hander, that is a single past second. That's a base hit. Go-ahead run is on. The leadoff runner is on. Actually, they're saying shut up and roll. Could be. Bill White on at first, the leadoff batter on. Here is Ken Boyer. Anything on Strat? An 18. No. Nothing going on. The infield is halfway. Friend will pitch. 1-1, blank. Boyer. 2-1. And that is a fly ball to center against a righty. Third straight fly out Boyer's had. That's one down. And now Dick Grote. Strat says 14, nothing happening. Bob Friend, 3-1. That's a strikeout, possibility of 16 too high. Dick Grote, 3-1. Single into center field. That's a base hit. Bill Wright's base running rating is a 3. To get from third, a single to center field subtracts 1 from it, so it is a 2. It is a 2. The center fielder is Verdon. He has no arm. So a 1-2, White will get to third base. It is a 6, and he is going to be thrown out at third. Bill White is thrown out, and Dick Grote will hold at first. Since his base running rating is lower than the White die roll. 2 outs. Bill White thrown out. Great play by Bill Verdon to get him. So that is a base hit, but there are now 2 down. Infield back to normal for Tim McCarver. What a play by Verdon. Anything on Strat? That is a 9. Nope. McCarver. Actually, Friend, 5-3. That's a blank. McCarver, 6-5. That's a single into center field. McCarver hits one into Verdon. Grote's base running rating is a 4. Plus 1 here is a 5. You subtract 1, so it becomes a 4. And Verdon, of course, we already know has no arm. A 1-4, Grote will get to third. It's a 5. He does not. Grote has to hold at second, which tells me that Bill Verdon cut the ball off quickly, preventing Grote from taking a chance. The Cardinals are getting base runners, but they can't get that big run home. Here is Julian Javier. Third base hit in this inning. Javier now the batter with 2 outs. Friend trying to get out of this. 2-3 on Friend's card. That's a blank. He is not tired yet. Javier, 5-3. And against a righty, he flies out to center. And that ends the inning. Boy, throwing out the runner at third base was huge because that would have scored a run. No runs, 3 hits for the Cardinals. Still tied at 1 at the end of 6. It's not like the Cardinals aren't trying. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Bucks will be Don Clendenin. I'll check to see Friend is 29, so he'll get tired here. Simmons, 30. He gets tired here. Don Clendenin leads off against Simmons. 2-3. Strikeout. A 6 will get him out there. 1 down. He strikes out Clendenin. And now Bob Bailey. Simmons, 4-1 at the ballpark. 2-2, single into center. Base hit for Bailey. That's his first hit of the game. Second time he's been on base. And now a chance for Bill Mazeroski with 1 out, infield half. Anything on Strat? And that is a 6. Nope, nothing happening. Bob Bailey's attempt becomes a 1. It would have to be a 1-3 for a hit and run. So nothing going on. Mazeroski will hit normally. Simmons, 5-6 against the right. That's a blank. Mazeroski, 6-3. He grounds one to first base. Mazeroski's double play rating is a 4. +1 is a 5. The ball is hit to first base. So the shortstop is the pivot man, which is Grote. He has no rating. So a 1 to 5, they turn 2. It's a 2, they do. First base, back to short, back to first, double play, side retired. Mazeroski grounds out into the 3-6-3. No runs for the Pirates. There was a hit. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still tied at 1. Bob Friend will pitch, and this is going to be his last inning. He's due to bat second in the 8th. That may have been Simmons' last inning as well. Here's Mike Shannon. Simmons is due to bat second. Friend will pitch to Shannon. That is a 4-4, possible home run check, and that's a 3. That passes both sides against the right. That's a 1 to 9. That's a 3. It passes. Shannon against a right-hander needs a 12. No adjustment from Sportsman's Park. So a 1 to 12. Shannon gives the Cardinals the lead. And he doesn't. A 17. 60% chance to hit a homer, and he doesn't. But he will swing. That's a 1-4, and he does hit a ball. He does hit a ball, however, that's in the hit column, and a 4 against the righty. That's a base hit. So Shannon doesn't get the homer, but he does get the hit. And that is his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 3 tonight, Mike Shannon. How about that? Shannon on at first. Simmons is due up. That will be it for him. The Cardinals are going to turn to the pen. They will bring in a pinch hitter against Friend. And let's see who they want to bring in here. And they're going to go with Bob Skinner. Skinner batted .254 in 64. Shannon on at first. Anything going on? That is a 7. Nothing happening. Infield half. Friend will pitch to Skinner. 4-2. That's a range play. Skinner 3-4. Fly ball to center field. That's Verdon. His range is a 3. Does he make it? He does not. Is it a single or a double? It's a double for Bob Skinner. Double to center. Skinner gets to second. Shannon goes to third. In order for him to score, let's see, double to center. It's a +1, so his base running rating is a 4. Verdon's arm is a 0. A 1 to 4, Shannon scores. It's a 3, and he does. Shannon scores all the way from first. A pinch hit double by Bob Skinner, and the Cardinals finally break the tie. It's 2-1. Now the batter is Curt Flood. As Sportsman's Park goes, stadium cheers. Yay! Skinner on at second. Flood is the batter. And they'll leave Friend in there to see if he can finish it. He's due to bat second. They would like him to see if he can finish the inning out. Back to normal. But now 2-1 St. Louis. Friend's pitch 5-3. That's a blank. Flood 6-6. That's in the hit column. Hit column against a righty. That is a 5, and that's going to be a double for Curt Flood. Flood gets his own double. That's going to be his 2nd double of the game. Double for Flood. Skinner will score easily. Flood goes to second, and the Cardinals now lead it 3-1. As now St. Louis is finally showing they are the World Series champions from that year. Double for Flood. RBI double. The batter is Lou Brock. And still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. They want to keep with Friend at least a little longer, but I think another base hit, that'll be it for Friend. Anything on Strat? A 9. Nope. Friend, 4-2. That's a range play. Lou Brock, 2-4. And against the righty, that's a fly ball to left. The ball is hit to Papa Stargell. Great home run hitter, great base hitter, no doubt about it, but lead in the outfield. His range is a 1. And he won't make that. That's a fly ball to left. Is that a single or a double? That is a single. So Brock gets there. Curt Flood and a fly ball to left. Flood's base running rating is a 4. And becomes a +1, a 1 to 5. Stargell's arm has no arm. A 1 to 5, Flood will score. And he does easily. Actually, a little closer than that, but he does score. A single by Brock. It's now 4 to 1. That'll be it for Friend. 4 straight base hits, 3-run score. The Cardinals are now leading 4 to 1. Bob Friend will come out. He was done. Because they will remove him and will bring in a new pitcher. The batter is Bill White. And I think we'll see a lefty coming, a right-hander actually, because the Cardinals still have nobody out yet. So let's see what the Pirates want to bring out. They're going to go with Tom Butters. Tom Butters will pitch for the Pirates against Bill White. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Cardinals. Nobody out yet. And let's see. There's still a strat roll. A 12. Nothing happening. Butters will pitch. Infield is halfway. 5-5. Range play on Butters' card. Bill White, 6-1. That's a ground ball to second base. And that's it to Mazeroski. His range is a 5. He will make that play. White double play rating is a 1. Butters is a 0. But there's still a 1 here. And the ball was hit to second base. So Schofield's arm is a +1. So a 1 or a 2, they will turn the double play. They don't get it. That guy is higher than Brock's base running rating. So Brock is out at second. White is safe at first, but they finally get an out. 1 man down. And that is a fielder's choice. The batter is Ken Boyer. Nice play by Mazeroski. Had great range. Excellent range, actually. A 5 is the best range you can have in the game. Has excellent range. Ken Boyer, the batter, runner on first. Anything happening on Strat? A 7, nothing happening. Infield is still halfway. Here's the pitch from Butters. 6-3, that's another range play, only this time it's at the ballpark. 1-2, that's a hit column roll. That's 11, and that is a ball hit as a possible double. It's a hit column roll to left field. The ball is hit to Stargell again. It's a 1. Can he somehow come up with this? Yes, Stargell rolls a 1 and he makes the catch. You're kidding me. Fly out to left, 2 outs. Stargell, I tell you, I don't know. I hope they have a gallon of water waiting for him to make that catch. 2 outs. Willie Stargell makes that play. The only way he would have made it is a 1. Boyer is out, and Boyer can't believe it. Lead-footed, but he makes the play. Here's Dick Grote with 2 outs now. Infield normal. Grote 1 for 3. Anything on Strat? An 11. Nope. Butters, 6-3. Another range play. Butters is throwing nothing but range plays. That's at the ballpark, too. 3-5. And that's going to be a single to center field possible. The ball is hit to Verdon. His range is a 3. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. Bill Verdon on the run. gets on his high horse. He'll track that down and take away a single, possible double away from Grote. So 2 big range plays actually save a couple of big runs. 3 runs for the Cardinals on 4 hits. At the end of 7, the Birds lead the Bucks 4-1. Blind squirrel finds a nut 1 in 6 times. Yeah, that's true, isn't it, Tribe fan? Top of the 8th. Jim Pagliarone is leadoff batter for Pittsburgh. The Birds will go to the pen. They'll go to the cage. The Birds will go to the cage to see who they want to bring in to pitch. They got a switch, and another switch. They'll just bring in their best pitcher, I think. Or their next to best pitcher, their setup man. So let's see what I want to bring in here. And since it's the right-handy that's first, I think I'll bring in, let's see who they want here. I think we'll go to a right-hander, not him. Yeah, actually, it's him. They're going to go to Ron Taylor. Ron Taylor will come on to pitch. He'll pitch to Jim Pagliarone, starting the top of the 8th inning. 6-4, and that is a strikeout. Possibly a 20 is too high. Pagliarone 4-6, and he singles into center field. The Pirates get the leadoff man on. Pinch hitter coming up for Tom Butters, as he is going to be done. The Pirates, I'm sure, will bring up a lefty, and it will be Jerry Lynch. He'll bat against Ron Taylor. Infield halfway. No strat roll. Taylor will just do it. 1-5. Possible home run check against the lefty. It's a 1-3. A 14 doesn't pass it, so it's a blank. Lynch, 2-6. Ground ball to shortstop. His double play rating is a 3. Taylor 0. Halfway becomes a 4. Second baseman for St. Louis, Javier, is a 0 on his pivot arm. So a 1-4, they turn it. It is a 3. Shortstop to second to first. Double play. Stadium cheers. Yay! As Jerry Lynch grounds out into the 6-4-3. And now 2 outs. Top of the batting order for Pittsburgh. Here is Schofield. Tribe fan says yay. Taylor will pitch. 5-2. Wild pitch disregarded. Nobody on base. 5-6. That's a blank. Schofield 4-1. He grounds it to third, and that will end the inning. Nothing for the Pirates. They did get a hit. Bottom of the 8th coming up, still 4-1 Cardinals. Bottom of the 8th coming up. I guess the Pirates need a pitcher. And the Cardinals have a lefty and 2 righties coming up, so I think we'll see a right-hander from the Pirates. And it might just be their best pitcher because they know they can't allow anybody else to score. And that is going to be Al McBean is going to come up and try to keep this a 4-1 game. Al McBean had a rough time, I think, last time for Pittsburgh. We'll see if he has a better outing here. Bottom of the 8th. Tim McCarver leads off for the Cardinals. He hit a home run in this game. 4-2 for McBean. That's a blank against the lefty. McCarver 2-1. He flies out to left. And now Julian Javier. There goes the die. There goes the die all the way. I'm too old and too fat to be doing this. McBean 5-5. That's a strikeout. Possibility of 15 is going to be too high. Javier 2-1. Single past the shortstop. Base hit. And that's his first hit of the game. Insurance runs are always good. Here is Mike Shannon. And I have to let that ring because my mom is not here.
Call from Centralic Jr.
Okay. Javier on at first. Shannon the batter. Shannon is 3 for 3. He's flirted with a couple of home runs, but just couldn't get it. No strat roll. There is one out. The infield is halfway. McBean 3-1. That's a star line, and that is going to be a ground ball to second base. Shannon's double play rating is a 2, +1 is a 3, +1 is a 4. Nothing from, and there is nothing, there's +1 from Schofield, which is a 5. And they will turn the double play and end the inning. So Shannon grounds out into the 4-6-3, and the side is retired. No runs for the Cardinals. There was a hit. At the end of 8, the Birds are 3 outs away from advancing to the semifinals. Top of the 9th. Ron Taylor. I think we're going to see a new pitcher. The Cardinals are going to go to the closer. We're going to go to the closer, and that's going to be Barney Schultz. Barney Schultz had 14 saves in 1964. So he will try to close it for the Birds. Bill Verdon, however, leads up for the 64 Pirates. So he's got to face Verdon, Clemente, and Stargell in order to do it. Top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic from the Pirates? Schultz, 3-3, strikeout, an 8. And against a right-hander, 6 - 1 is 5. That's too high. Verdon will swing, 4-4, and he gets a single past the first baseman. That is a base hit. Leadoff man on. Verdon gets his first hit of the game. He flew out to left all 3 times. Now the batter is Clemente, so it doesn't look like the Pirates are going to go away anytime soon. Infield half. No strat roll. Schultz, 4-1. A walk, but an 18 is too high. Clemente, 4-3. Star line 3. Ground ball to second base. Double play rating is 1. Nothing from Schultz. +1 halfway is a 2. And Grote has no error rating. So a 1-2, they'll turn the double play. And they do. Second base to shortstop. Back to first. They just got Clemente. 2 outs. Stadium cheers. Yay! The 4-6-3 double play. The last chance for the Pirates is Papa Stargell. Barney Schultz gets his best friend. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Strikeout possibility of 10 against the righty. 13 - 1 is 12. A 10. Pitches to Stargell. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The Cardinals advance to the semis. And that's the ball game. No runs and a hit for the Pirates as they are down by the Cardinals, who are trying to tell everybody we were World Series champions for a reason that year. And the Cardinals come away with the victory as they beat the Pirates 4-1. Give you guys a final line score here. 3, 4, 5, 6. There were no errors. 3, 5, 8, 12, 13. No errors. For the Cardinals, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. For the Pirates, 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors. Curt Simmons gets the win. Bob Friend takes the loss. No save, really, although Barney Schultz does get credit for at least coming and closing the game. So with the Cardinals advancing, that means tomorrow we got two great semifinal matchups. It will be the Cleveland Indians taking on the Milwaukee Braves, and the Chicago Cubs coming to Sportsman's Park to play the St. Louis Cardinals. So we've got two great games scheduled for tomorrow, including, of course, holes 1 through 9 of History Maker Golf. I'll try to get both games in. If not, can always move it a little later. There's always never a rush to get these things over with. So, Steeler Fan 1933, Tribe Fan 879, Philip Reynolds, thank you all for joining me here at Sportsman's Park. It was fun to do it, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. Take care, everyone. The Cardinals eliminate the Pirates 4-1. We'll see you guys again later. Take care.